Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome. Get settled in. Come on in. Good morning, good morning. Take a sip. Yum. Good to see you. Good morning. Come on in. Hello, hello. Hi there. Hello. Good morning. So today we are going to talk about owning your energy, but let's use a quote from Coffee with Colby. Let's see what the book has today. What do our guides say? Ready? Here we go. You, you guys, this is actually really funny. Ready? 43. Here we go. You have your spirit guides all around you, but what limitations are you placing on yourself within that relationship? Are you believing in it or interfering with that connection? So ask yourself, what are you doing? Are you supporting or disrupting your connection? But how funny, the spirit guides wanted to talk about the connection today, right? And we are going to talk about owning your energy, owning your space, because you can be tempted to move out of alignment. And that can happen if there's negativity around you, right? If you're in a toxic environment or a toxic relationship, perhaps social media, you see toxicity, you see negativity. Perhaps someone's being negative to you or about you. People talk behind your back or people mislead you, right? Maybe there's a relationship where you're being misled or a work environment. So by owning your energy, you will stand in alignment. You will be in your power and making sure that you stay in your power, because again, you can be tempted to move outside of it. Let's say you're out to dinner and some people are starting to gossip. It's easy to lean into that gossip, right? It's easy to kind of fall prey to it. But by standing in your power and owning your energy and making that conscious decision to rise above, you're going to find that you actually manifest more, you feel better, your vibration is higher. So all of these things will help you stay in alignment, will help you stay in your own power and in your own truth, because it never feels good, right? It never feels good when you come out of your power or when you give your energy away. Yet we do it so easily and we can do it so frequently. So even if you wake up and you have an off day, right? So sometimes something happens and you get out of sync or you get out of alignment. It's the same thing. Go back to owning your energy. Go back to that space where you're in alignment. Don't let that throw your whole day out of alignment or throw your whole day out of whack. It doesn't need to be. Then you're giving something else more power. You're giving either a situation or you're giving a person. There's no need to do that. You're not going to feel good. And there's no sense in having a domino effect, right? When one thing is bad, the next things are bad, right? You know how it feels. So when you can reel it in, when you can rein it into where you need to be, pulling it back into center, pulling it back into being grounded, your vibration will rise. You're going to be stable. You're going to feel better. You're going to be more at peace. Because again, when you're dealing with that, it's easy to fall out of alignment. It's easy to get into that mind chatter. It's easy to get into that negative space. So really take time to say who's around me, what's around me, and how do I feel about it? Surround yourself with the people and the situations and the environment that feels good, that feels like your people, that feels like those right connections, that feels authentic to you. Because when you do and when you're able to, you're going to be able to see that you're in alignment. You're going to be able to see that you're actually pulling in more positive situations, you're pulling in more positive opportunities, you're going to build stronger and better relationships. Your team is going to be so much happier because you're in that higher vibe, right? So you're going to be able to connect and communicate with your team a lot easier when you're in that space, because when you're feeling frantic, when you're feeling manic, when you're feeling upset, when you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling low, when you're feeling unhappy, sad, all of those things, those vibrations are out of alignment. So therefore you feel like you're not connected to your team. So even though they're there, they're not able to connect and communicate with you as easily because your channel isn't as open. Your antenna is a little foggy. So by staying in alignment, by staying in your power, okay, by staying in your truth, you're going to be able to have a better and stronger connection with your team, with your guides, and knowing who's got your back, right? So many times we wonder who's there for us, and knowing who those people are and holding them close to you, holding those people dear to you is so important. Do you give your energy away in the work environment, right? Are you being called to do more and more and more for less and less and less? Even if you're worried about losing your job, still own your worth. It's so important to know and own your worth, okay? Because when you do that, you may lose that job, but another opportunity will step in. Another opportunity will be there for you. So it is that trusting, it is that surrendering. It's the same thing in a relationship. You might have a relationship that falls by the wayside, a romantic one, and you might have really liked them, but somewhere deep inside, I feel like we do know when something's not quite right, but we're settling, right? It's either easier to stay in it. We don't want to start over. It's the best it's going to get, all of those things. Or we see what the potential of that person is. That's a big one, right? You're not looking at them at surface level. You're looking at them at their growth potential, but not everyone steps into it. And when you say to yourself, oh, they'll get there, they'll get there. If they're not there, they're not getting there unless you absolutely see them. And if they are in a progress, they probably need to be by themselves for that self-growth, for that self-development. You can't make someone grow. You can't make someone evolve. You can't make someone conscientious. They have to be able to do it. But moreover, they have to have that drive inside. And so as much as you want to help and you want to be there, you have to be there for your own growth and for your own development. And then again, that vibration of where you are, that's what pulls people in. That's how you'll be in alignment with it, right? That's how the calling will be. So the friendships around you, the romantic partnerships around you, the work relationships, all of that are tied to your vibration. So when you own your energy, you'll understand where your vibration lies. And when you understand where your vibration is, you'll know why certain things aren't stepping in for you. So you can tweak your vibration. It's turning that day around. If it's not feeling right, if you're not feeling happy, people walk around feeling unhappy way too often. And you think there's nothing you can do about it when you certainly can do something about it. You absolutely can change that day. It starts with gratitude, being in a mindset of what am I grateful for? What is there for me? It's smiling, all right? Changing those muscles, changing that vision within your head, making yourself go, this is okay. The more you trust your team, when something's not working and letting it go, pulling it out, trusting your team as to why that goes away. Because they're not there for you. Something's not in alignment, okay? And so when you trust it, when you really surrender to it, and then you say, I'm not letting this get me down. I got this. I'm working this out. You're going to start to see you can turn things around, okay? You can absolutely make that 180 for yourself and just do it about face, change that energy, change that vibration. And in that moment, start writing out what it is you do want. How do you want to feel? And then start feeling it. It literally can be a conscious decision. If you're feeling tired and you're feeling heavy and you're feeling sad, start doing some exercise, move that body around, use that breath work, use that gratitude journal. When's the last time you really pulled out the gratitude journal when you weren't feeling well, right? Are you pulling it out? Are you writing your list? Are you doing what you need to do? Are you doing your part? Because by doing your part, you absolutely can change the energy, change that vibration. And again, it's a proactive approach. Too many people sit back, you wait for things to happen, you wait for good things to happen to you rather than creating those opportunities, creating those good friendships, relationships, romantic partnerships, growing yourself, growing that tribe for you. And knowing that there are people there. People get really lonely. I don't have any friends, or I don't have good friends, or friends left me. It's good. If people leave you, let them leave you. Just your soul contract with them is done. Cut that cord. It doesn't matter. Like, let it go. Stop trying to force relationships. You don't need to force it. It certainly is about owning where you are, knowing who you are, being confident in who you are, right? And when you're feeling down or when you're feeling negative, change it. Don't stay in that space. Because if you stay in that space, you'll just manifest more of it. And then you're letting the environment dictate how you feel. And when you do that, that's exhausting, okay? That's exhausting when you allow that. But when you're in control, when you're dominating the talk, when you're dominating that vibration, when you're being high vibe, you're going to start to see that it responds. Try it. Put it out there. You'll manifest either those emails, those connections, those messages. You'll start manifesting it. Your mindset has so much to do with it. If you're wanting to go online dating and you're saying to yourself, there's no one good out there, or I hate that process never works, you're going to fulfill it. So yeah, you can either complain about being lonely. You can absolutely complain about where you are. You can complain about there's no good prospects out there. And if you believe that you're right, you're going to be 100% right. But when you know that your person is out there, and when you know something is there for you, and when you know that you are absolutely meant to meet someone that will be in that vibration, that will be in that alignment, and that you're not quitting. And again, that same mentality goes for the job as well. There's no good jobs out there. Are you looking online? Are you checking what's out there? Are you using the resources? Are you finding a recruiter? All of those things. Are you putting in that effort? Did you look at your resume? Are you doing what you want to do? Maybe you're actually not investing in what it is you want to do. So yeah, it's not going to work for you. So it's being honest with yourself, being authentic, owning your energy. And what are you giving out? Because if you're a negative Nelly, people are not going to want to be around you. If you're an energy vampire, they're not going to want to be around you, right? People who are successful, people who are happy, people who are confident, people who are in a place of higher vibes, they want to be around other people at that same vibration, right? Like attracts like. So if that's what you want, you got to put yourself in that space. You got to put yourself in that place. And then you will be there, and then you will know it, and then you will own it, right? You will absolutely manifest what it is you will want as long as you own your energy, okay? Then shift it into the vibration it needs to be to attract it. And think of it this way. Even if you're worried about yourself and you don't know, put yourself in the mindset of somebody else, right? And put yourself on the outside. What would need to happen for them to manifest it? What would you tell your friend in order to get true love? Wouldn't you tell your friend, listen, go out there and do whatever you need to do to find that? Put yourself in all the areas that you need. Why limit yourself? In the day and age when we have tech and we have apps and we have swiping left and right and you have social media, why would you say, well, it can only happen one way? Let the universe help you by dispersing, by putting it out there in all sorts of ways, whether that's online, whether it's in person, whether it's through hobbies, whether it's through going out, whatever you can. Why limit yourself, right? Let the universe help you. Let them help you, okay? And when you do, you're going to feel a lot better. When you're feeling down, turn it around. Be responsible for your energy, for that vibration, all right? And when you're having a bad day, literally start to move your body physically. Shaking that body up physically makes a radical change in your vibration. And when that vibration starts to shift, the mindset shifts, okay? So practice these things. I want you to do it. You can absolutely do it. You're meant to do it. You're meant to be happy. You're meant to be fulfilled. you're certainly meant to be in alignment. So don't let things get you out of alignment, or people or places or situations. Okay. Get yourself right back in it. All right. So that is your coffee with Colby for today. Now, keep in mind, this Thursday is amazing. I have Joe Shield back on with me. He's that spirit artist that we all love. He's an amazing teacher and a medium. You know, he was actually just on the Netflix Surviving Death, which is amazing. He's got a great episode there. So you do want to watch it and listen to him. He's just fantastic. So I'm excited to have him back on. He and I are doing that event, Love and Messages, Friday, February 12th for Valentine's Day. The tickets are going quick. They're filling up. So grab your ticket, come and join us. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's over Zoom. So in the comfort of your home, you can join us for an evening of messages. So a lot of classes coming up. If you want to build your spiritual business, but you are a little unsure of how to put yourself out there, you know, you've got some fear around it and you're worried, or you're worried about coming out of the closet, or you are out of the closet, but yet you don't know how to attract the clients, or you keep saying, I don't have the money to do this. I don't have the avenue to do this. Join the Spiritual Business Mentoring Group. We start the week of February 16th, 17th, that week. We're going to start, you're going to have a group of peers. It's a small group where you can learn from one another. You have a support system. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you understand the importance of what is your message? Like, who are you trying to connect to, right? What is your message? What is that branding about? So that you're really in alignment, so that you're passionate about who you're helping and how you're helping. And then you're going to build confidence. You're going to sit there and build confidence, and you're going to know exactly what you need to do to pull in those clients. Who can you help? How does Spirit want you to work? So whatever spiritual business that is for you, this is open to everyone, right? So come and join us. You can grab your ticket there. They're on the website or the Facebook page, but there's a lot coming up. So, you know, you don't need to feel stuck, all right? There's no need here to feel stuck anymore. You've got this. I want you to really put yourself out there this year in all ways. Move past your blocks, move past that comfort level, and let's be uncomfortable and shine your light and shine it bright. All right, everybody. Lots of love to you. I will see you this Thursday night, and have a great day. Bye, everyone.